Okay, so your last step is to bring that idea into the cold, cold world. It's not as marvelous as you think, sorry to say, and let the cynics have at it. So when we're working in brand marketing and we're making a TV spot, the biggest thing is you having to show your team members what you've come up with. And that is the hardest part because, like you said, you're afraid that it's not good enough, but then you're also afraid of how cynical people can be. One of the pillars at Twaambo is trust. And it's very important for you to work with people that you trust, and you have to trust that when they give you feedback, no matter how bad it is, that is for your own good. And I want to say that we have to be careful how we give feedback to people. Some people are very ruthless. This is crap, go back and do it again. How can you think this is not funny at all? What's your problem? Like, you know, people go on like that. But we've taught each other to give each other constructive criticism. So we say something like, I see what you were trying to do there with the white t-shirt, and I think it's totally great. But what I think you should have done is so, so, and so. And that way I feel like, oh, okay, you noticed what I did, but you're giving me advice on how I could do it better. Instead of totally destroying somebody for something that they thought about. Because then this feeds into the fear that they had before. Hey, what you're doing here is really great. Did you think about doing it this way or not? My advice would be do A, B, and C. And then you also have to be ready that that person would take your advice or not. And then let them fail, and then see whether you were right or not. Because sometimes we speak from this level of authority, like we know everything. This is not funny. How do you know? Maybe it's funny where he's from, right? So you can't be like, oh, this is not funny, you should do this. You say, oh, okay, well, personally, I don't get it. Could you explain it to me a little more? Or I would think it would be more funny if we had this guy here. So we have to be careful how we criticize each other, whether at work, whether at home, because then that fosters an atmosphere of trust for people to be able to make things and bring them to you no matter how shitty they are. And in that way, you can also improve them. If it's bad, you can help them improve. So we have to be careful how we're criticizing each other. Okay, I think that was the last step. So, what I really wanted you to know about being creative is, one, you need to be bored. Put away your phone. When you go home, I know it's going to seem like it's really irritating to get on the U-Bahn or whatever without having headphones on or be on your phone. Try it. Listen to what people are saying. Go home, observe what the different stops are. Why is this font like this here? Just ask yourself stupid questions. When you get home, put the phone away. Don't Netflix. Try a little silence and see how that goes. Engage and be curious. 2, stop being afraid. It's not good enough is not a good enough question. It's good enough for you at this point, and you will improve it once you put it out there in the world. Gather all of your materials, read widely, speak to people widely, look at different things. When the time comes for you to think about this problem, think hard and don't give up and persist. Learn when to drop it. The answer will come to you. Make that thing and give it to people that will look at it and give you constructive criticism. When they do, you can improve whatever it is that you make, and that's what makes creativity great. So, this is what I learned from my time of being at Twaambo, and I hope that it's helpful for you in some way. So thank you so much for listening to me. I'm Twaambo. Thank you.